Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Eisenhower Eagle Football Review. I'm here with head coach Chris Smith, and tonight, Chris, you got into the win column, first win of the season, 50-13 over Ford. Another trouncing of the Falcons like you did last year. Your team really came out smoking right from the get-go. They were fired up and moving fast.
It's always nice to get a win even in our league, in the MAC Red. So to come out here and an away game, our first away game, be able to play the type of game we played offensively, it really feels good, and it's good for these, this team. Being a young team, they needed to have a breakout game like this, and I'm really proud of the way the offense came out today.
You had to make some adjustments this week in practice. What were those adjustments?
We didn't make a lot of adjustments. Basically we looked at what we did good and what we didn't do good in that first game, and we kind of tweaked the things that we, did good at to try to make them great. And we took the things out of our offense and defense that we didn't do so well. So, every week it's sort of that way. You go back, you watch the film, you see what you're good at, you see the tweaks that you can make to help make it better, and that's kind of what we did this week.
What players kind of stepped up tonight that you saw in particular?
I think there was a lot of them all over the board, but I think really offensively they stick out more because of, you see them with the ball. I thought Dan Shimleski really had a nice game throwing the ball. He threw the ball all week in practice. It was a tough week of practice because it's the first week of school, and it's hard to get the kids to stay focused. But I thought our team, being as young as they are, really had a great focused week, and Shimmy threw great all week, and it really showed in the game. And there's no question that we had a few running backs come out today. Nate Emery really was outstanding today for us. Tracy Johnson came in at the end with some fresh legs, and Nick Osich. All three of those guys are really going to be great running backs for us.
Next week you have Chippewa Valley. They're perennial picks to win the MAC Red. I don't know if you've seen them at all this year. What are your thoughts about next week's game?
It's going to be a challenge for us. They're a very well-balanced team. They're physical. They got a great quarterback, a great running back. They can do a lot of things too offensively. They're dangerous, and I said that before the season. I thought they were, probably the best team returning in our league, and I still, after seeing them play, I have no question about it. So we're going to be up for a big challenge this week, and we're just got to prepare and try to get ready for it.
Well, the Eagles will be home, so best of luck next week at Barney Swinehart against the Big Red.
Okay, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our offensive player of the game for Eisenhower is Nate Emery. And Nate, 155 yards on the ground tonight, a couple of touchdowns, and you had a nice, sweet punt return. What happened tonight, man? You had a little get up on your legs tonight.
Yeah, the line was blocking great, and found some holes and let my instincts do the rest. So I got to give a lot of credit to the line. And I thought we came out great tonight. We wanted to win. We were hungry, so I thought we did a great job.
Talk about your long touchdown run that you had. You kind of had to dance around a little bit. What were you thinking as you were going through those holes?
Well, our fullback did a great job. He went through the hole, and he met that linebacker. So I saw the room in the inside, so I cut left, and I had to get around that safety, and luckily I did, and it was all green from there. So,
how about the punt return now? You had a 55-yard punt return. Looking downfield, what did you see?
Well, they only had 3 guys on the left side, so we only had 3 guys to block. So we ended up getting those 3 guys and turned left, found a hole, and almost got there. So
last year you guys, you were playing at a different school, at Bloomfield Hills Lasher.
Yeah.
What's your Eisenhower experience been like so far?
It's real different. My old school was about 800 kids. We were Division III, so it took some getting used to. But the guys have made me feel really comfortable, and we got a good sense of team here, so I'm really excited for the season.
Okay, I know you want to say hello to some folks, so go ahead.
All right, thank you.
No, you can go ahead and say hello.
Well, I want to thank my mom and my dad and all my family and my friends back in my old school, and shout out to the team.
Our Eisenhower defensive player of the game is Nick Osich. Nick had a big fumble recovery out there, smacking guys around a little bit, but had been not as sweet as running that touchdown.
It was good. It was good to get out there finally on offense. Get a touch. Our second string came in and did really well, and just thank those guys for helping me make a really big play.
Talk a little bit about the quarterback you faced tonight. He was a quarterback at Ford that could extend the play. How difficult was that to play and prepare for?
I mean, he was good. He was getting through the line. We were having a really tough time. He made a couple good throws.
For Eisenhower
I think he had a really good game. We had trouble stopping him in the first half. So I mean, we shut him down though after.
Well, you know, they came out. They were hitting pretty hard. I mean, they were obviously a little bit upset about last year's game, and tell us a little bit about how you guys prepare to play these guys hitting hard like that.
Well, we knew that we couldn't take this game for granted. We had to come out hard because we knew they wanted to win because they haven't had a win in a while, and we knew that a team like that could easily come out and give us a run for our money. So it was a hard week of practice after coming off a tough loss, and I thought everybody just did a good job all around.
Where do you see the most improvement on this team from last week to this week?
I think everyone was drastically better. I mean, our offensive line had a great game. I mean, a tough opponent against Rockford last week. They had a rough time, but they held their ground. And I think this week they just came out and punched them in the mouth.
Well, I know you want to say hello to some folks out there, so go ahead.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Bob, Gail Guno, my grandparents. Love you.
Don't have to live with pain or resort to expensive addictive medications to control it. Total Health Systems offers a holistic approach designed to maintain optimal health and wellness. We treat you, not a disease or condition, with traditional chiropractic, medical, physical therapy, massage therapy, and nutritional services. Whether you want to lose weight or fix that aching back, Total Health Systems is the source for all of your healthcare needs. Call now and schedule a 1-hour massage for $20 off the regular price. Visit TotalHealthSystems.com for a free consultation.
After trouncing Henry Ford II last year at Ford Field 56-0, the Falcons had revenge on their minds. The Eisenhower Eagles had other ideas. Eisenhower stopped Ford on their opening drive on this nice play by number 16, Nate Emery. Ike started rolling with this 21-yard run by Nate Emery. Dan Chmielewski rolls out, and just before he's hit, fires a pass downfield, and Nick Ribbing makes a catch, good for 48 yards. That play would lead to the game's first score, a 3-yard run by number 22, Chad Sherry. The extra point was good, and Ike led it 7-0. The Eagles stopped Ford on their next drive, got the ball back, but turned it right over to the Falcons again as Vinny Sarde is separated from the football. The turnover would lead to this Ford field goal attempt, but it was no good, and the score remained 7-0 Eagles. The first quarter would end with the score Eisenhower 7, Henry Ford II 0. At the beginning of the second quarter, Ike's Nate Emery found some daylight and rambled 50 yards for the touchdown. The extra point was good, and Eisenhower led 14-0. On Ford's next offensive series, they would fumble, and the Eagles' number 23, Nick Osich, is right there to recover. The Eagles, however, would return the favor and fumble away the football at the Ford 5-yard line. The Falcons would get on the board as Sammy Shkreli hits Alex Garanikis, and the extra point was missed, however, and it made the score 14-6 Eisenhower. Dan Chmielewski rolls out, finds an open Adam Figlin for a 27-yard gain. Then Dan Chmielewski throws this beautiful fade to Nick Ribbing for a 10-yard touchdown pass. The extra point, however, was no good, and the score was Eisenhower 20, Ford 6. The first half would end with the score Eisenhower 20, Ford 6. To begin the second half, the Eagles' number 16, Nate Emery, took over. He turns this kickoff 55 yards. Then he caps the drive with this 15-yard touchdown run. The extra point was good, and the score was 27-6 Eisenhower. On defense, number 47, Logan Friedel gets this sack, good for a 5-yard loss. With great field position on their next drive, Eisenhower's Dan Chmielewski hits Nick Ribbing, who turns it into a 14-yard gainer. That play would lead to this 32-yard field goal by number 14, Eric Dolinsky, and Eisenhower led Ford 30-6. Ike's defense continued their hard hitting and was stingy as usual. Ike started their next drive with good field position at the Ford 41. Nate Emery breaks through for a 35-yard run. Quarterback Dan Chmielewski takes matters into his own hands and scores from 11 yards out. The extra point was good, and Eisenhower led 37-6. It's another takeaway for Eisenhower on Ford's next drive as number 23, Nick Osich, picks this pass off. Eisenhower's number 42, Tracy Johnson, gets his chance, but would eventually fumble, and Ford recovers to stop the Eagle drive. The third quarter would end with the score Ike 37, Ford 6. With 9:20 left on the game clock, Nick Osich gets some good blocking and goes around the right side for 45 yards and an Eisenhower touchdown, making it 43-6. Ike's Ryan Wiegand gets the ball back for the Eagles with this nice interception. Wiegand's interception would lead to this 12-yard touchdown run by Tracy Johnson. The extra point was good, and Eisenhower led 50-6. Ford would add a touchdown late in the fourth quarter, but the game was long over by then. Eisenhower gets their first victory of the 2013 season with a 50-13 drubbing of Henry Ford II.
Total Health Systems Multi-Specialty Clinic is the one-stop shop for all your conservative healthcare needs. Our chiropractic services help to restore normal function of the nervous system, allowing your body to heal itself naturally. Our medical team will not only treat your pain, but also give you the tools necessary to maintain a pain-free lifestyle. Physical therapy can help correct muscle imbalances and faulty posture for a faster and more comprehensive recovery. Massage therapy can release stress and painful muscle tension, improving circulation and joint flexibility. Nutritional services will enhance your health and help prevent disease, enabling you to achieve a full, healthy life. At Total Health Systems, we not only take care of your pain, but provide you with the tools to achieve optimum health and wellness, guaranteed. Call today.
Well, it's a new year, a new football season, 2013. It's time to meet the 2013 Eisenhower Eagle varsity cheerleaders.
Let's go!
And what do you like about about cheerleading?
I love everything. Everything. I love it all. Yeah.
What do you like about school?
School? What do I like about school? Friends. I like cheering for my school. It's really fun.
And you like cheerleading so much that you've done it for how long?
6 years now.
Wow. What do you have to do to prepare to be a cheerleader?
You really have to be able to talk in front of people and be in front of a crowd and social, and you have to be loud and confident.
And tell me what kind of training you do to become a successful cheerleader.
It's a lot of hard work and dedication, and you just have to be willing to work, and you do a lot of conditioning, and it's a lot of work, but it's worth it in the end.
Like what kind of conditioning?
We do running, we do ab workouts, we do everything. We do such a variety.
Do you think I'd make a good cheerleader?
Oh yeah.
Tell us, Megan, how many years have you been cheerleading?
I've been cheerleading since 8th grade, so this is my 5th year.
What do you specialize out there on?
I'm very nice at back spotting. I like to make sure that my flyer does her stunts well.
Do you do like those backflip things?
Yes, some.
Is that hard to do?
It takes a lot of hard work if you want to get it perfectly.
And Erica, how long have you been cheerleading?
Since I was 5, so a while.
So you got all the moves down. I mean, this is like easy for you, right?
Some stuff, I guess.
Why do you think you got involved in cheerleading?
I don't know, I guess I just liked it for a long time, so yeah.
Okay. And what do you like about cheerleading?
I like stunting and doing a bunch of different tumbling things.
What do you think about this year's cheerleading team and being on varsity?
I think this team is amazing. They're like my second family.
And what do you like about cheerleading?
I like tumbling the most about cheerleading, but I like everything about it.
What do you think about the cheerleading coach?
I love the cheerleading coach. She's like another mom to me.
How long have you been cheering?
Almost like 7 years.
And what do you like about cheerleading?
I love stunting and trying new things.
And what's your favorite thing about cheerleading?
I met my best friends through the sport, so that's one of my favorite reasons, and I just like everything about it, so yeah, pretty much. I like the stunting, I like the atmosphere, I like everything about it.
And how long have you been cheerleading?
Since 7th grade.
Do you like cheerleading?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you like about it?
My favorite part's tumbling, and I love stunting, and I just love being a cheerleader, pretty much.
And what do you like about cheerleading?
I just love how my whole team is like a family.
Tell me a little bit about this year's Eisenhower Eagle varsity cheerleading team. If you could sum it up, what would you say about them?
Fantastic.
My favorite thing about cheerleading would probably be being with my team because they're like my second family and cheering on for my school.
What do you like about cheerleading?
I like everything. Tumbling's my favorite, and I like we are so close, and I just like being here.
Well, you guys are all close and everything. Who's your favorite football player on Eisenhower?
I don't have one.
You like them all?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you've been cheerleading for how long?
Since 7th grade, so like 5 years.
And what do you have to do to be a good cheerleader?
You have to be dedicated, and you have to love what you're doing, and you can't give up even if you get frustrated or like have a mental block. You just have to keep going and keep pushing through. I've been cheering for 10 years.
10 years? What do you do for 10 years cheerleading?
I was an all-star cheer before, but then I came to high school. So.
What is All-Star Cheer?
It's like a club, not in the high school, and like you just go around the nation and compete. Like.
Tell me about your favorite thing about cheerleading.
I love being with my second family and being able to do the things that I can do, and just yeah.
And you've been cheerleading for a long time?
Yeah, for like 7 years.
I thought you were going to tell me this was your first year.
Oh no.
You probably have a boyfriend now, right?
Yeah.
Does he play football?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Brandon Connors, number 99.
The big punter?
Yeah, he plays soccer too, so they asked me to do that for football.
Oh, he's way bigger than you.
Yeah.
And this is your first year on a cheerleading team?
No, I've been cheering since 5.
What do you like about cheerleading?
I like the adrenaline rush you get when you're out there and everyone's watching you.
Who's your favorite cheerleading teammate?
Shelby Tupin.
Do you have a tall boyfriend like her?
No, he's not that tall, but he's on the football team.
What's his name?
Nick Lobby.
Oh, there you go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed our show. For Coach Chris Smith, I'm Tim Meyer saying we'll see you next time right here on the Eisenhower Eagle Football Review.